So my job tonight, my mission tonight was to ask some hard questions, just hard ones. And to let you know what we've done. We've taken the #1 system for growing a real estate business and turned it into a brokerage for people like you, okay, people like you that want to not only increase your real estate business by multiples without giving up your personal life to do it, but also build it with the end in mind. A sellable business asset that is so valuable, others will want it. And if you choose to sell it for multiples of earnings, you can. Okay? And I'm talking a real estate business, a business that changes lives, positively impacts your community, allows you to live the life that you want to live. I was the first to launch Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty in August of 2018. Didn't even know what I was doing. Okay? Here's what I knew. There's a guy in my marketplace that's not in the Craig Proctor system, and he has somehow found his way into the guaranteed sale, Your Home Sold Guaranteed. It was on billboards and radio. I get back into real estate, and I'm like, I don't know how this guy got here, okay, but he's spending a lot of money on radio and television, and he's like in our space here. Okay, he thinks this is like public domain, I guess. He's just co-opted and running with it. That was an issue, okay? So I watched this happen when I got in. At the time, the name of my real estate company was Optimus Real Estate Brokers. I didn't think the name mattered that much. The USP mattered, but the name of the company, yeah, that didn't matter. Why didn't it matter? Because I didn't grow up at a time when it did. When I was making millions of dollars selling real estate, remember, we hid the brokerage name. We made it small, mice type. It was only when they started forcing us by law to make it bigger, and then even then they could only say it's got your name can't be any bigger than the brokerage, and I'm like, well, I'll just make my name small too then, because the reason they're doing business with is USP. This worked all day long, every day, in direct mail, on postcards, offline. But now all of a sudden there's this new thing called the internet and Google and all these algorithms. And they're just pulling their information from directories, like the MLS directory and the Georgia Real Estate Commission directory. And it's like, I don't like the way I show up online. They're saying I'm a real estate agent. They're calling me a RE/MAX agent. Todd Walters RE/MAX. That's not me. I'm not like those guys. But Google says you are, and if Google says it, it got to be true. So I went for it. Understand now, I was loving my life pretty good, retired from real estate. But I got back into it, and I'm like, there's some problems here. This concept of having a brokerage with the #1 unique selling proposition in real estate history as its name would enable you guys to combat the trend of paid media becoming more and more crowded and less profitable, and capitalize on the growing trend of SEO, organic and free. And your competitors who want to try to infringe on your space can't stomach promoting your business. They do something else. That's how I won the game. And since that paved the way for others in Metro Atlanta to come into the space, be Your Home Sold Guaranteed, and do the same thing. In March of 2020, we had a little meeting. We pulled out our titanium guys. We broke them out into a room and said, okay, we've been at this for a little bit now, and we've tested it, and we're on to something here. And when we decide to innovate and change the outcome, what's our track record? Has the system been good to you? Is your life better? Do you understand direct response marketing? What's the future look like? What's the trends going on right now, the good and the bad? Where's the game being played? Who's coming into the space and disrupting? How are they doing it? These are all questions that Craig brought up for the small group of people in this room in March of 2020, right here in this hotel. And out of those titanium members, 10 said, yeah, man, I haven't done anything wrong yet when you said we should do this. It's been good. So 10 titanium members got their checkbook out, stroked a check for a Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty license, and by 2021 the number grew to 20 with locations in 11 states and 2 Canadian provinces. Today we're in 17 states, 3 Canadian provinces. We're sitting at 51 of these licensees, okay, on our way to 100 in a very short period of time.